up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee, and I am back with another video for you guys. Now, in this particular clip, these are some women in this particular video who are condoning this big statue of a black obese woman in Times Square. They are honored to have this statue represent them in Times Square, baby. You know, we talked about this and how this statue really was not something that black women specifically should be proud of, because it's almost as if it's making a mockery of them, but some women don't see it that way. And I want to play for you what they had to say, and I definitely want you to chime in the comments. If you are new to the channel and you like the content, hit that subscribe button. It is free to subscribe, share and like the video, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. So I'm gonna stop talking, let's get into the video. Y'all chime in, let me know your thoughts on this one. Here we go.
Hey, it's me, the statue in the middle of Times Square. Although I do really appreciate y'all putting me in the middle of Times Square, y'all could have did me, you know, a better look. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is my go to the grocery store look. You know what I'm saying? This is my wake up and throw something on so I can go grab the mail look. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my old you gotta run to the store and grab some toothpaste because you forgot it look. This is not the look that I wanted y'all to do. Or like this, like, you know, cutesy belly shirts, because you know they only for with bellies. Maybe a side part, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a side part, or something more business casual, yeah, bun, updo. That would have been cute. I'm gonna need y'all to like do a little switcheroo.
Y'all are really starting to piss me off with this. What is wrong with a plus size woman? In what way is it not okay for her to be represented? For plus size women to be represented? Why is that a problem? You expecting skinny, petite, or BBL? What did you want? Y'all acting like y'all don't have friends, family, and others who look like that. Are you trying to call them ugly? Are you trying to call them not it? Are you trying to call them not beautiful?
Now, first off, the question that needs to be asked is why black obese women need to be represented. For what? For eating a lot? What would be the purpose of creating a statue of an obese black woman to prove what? Because you got to understand that they're not putting that up there as something that is good. It's not good representation. And if you want to defend being overweight, that tells you how far down a lot of us are in our communities. That ain't nothing to be praised. If that's your size, that's your size. But we all know that being obese is not healthy, and it's not something to brag about. It don't make sense, y'all. I'm just saying that. I wouldn't be defending that. I'm just saying, let's continue.
I don't think the issue is that the statue is black. I think the issue is that it is a plus size black woman. That's what y'all are mad about. That she's not skinny, shapely in a deeper, more detailed way. She's a natural black woman. Look around you. Look around your city. You will see many women who look like that, and they are beautiful. So why is it a problem when it is a statue? The true colors are really starting to show, and it's very ugly.
Fat, black, ugly monster. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Me, your auntie, your cousins, maybe a sister of yours, your grandma, we all shape the same. We all look the same. See, we can change the way that we're shaped and we're built, but you can never change that up ass attitude that you have, acting like Pennywise. Like that's what it's given. You ain't in the gym being fit and fine and fabulous. You in the gym because you have insecurities and flaws that you don't want to face. You're a scary. You don't want to admit that you like eating the things that you like to eat. You just don't want somebody to call you a big bag when you're eating them, because you're not comfortable in your skin. You're not comfortable with who you are. I get it, babes. It's cool. It's okay if you want to go ahead and adhere to the standards, to the beauty standards of which you're not even a part of because you're not a white woman. Let's clock that. But I dare, and I speak as a woman who used to be skinny, okay? I got fat because I got 4 kids, honey, and I just let myself go. But I found myself. So I know that when it's time, I can always get back to who it is that I need to be. Fine. Okay?
Yeah, because I was about to say, I'm glad she admitted that she just let herself go. Okay. Because, I mean, having 4 kids does not mean you have to be fat. I'm just saying. You can have multiple children and you don't have to just be fat. But she said she let herself go, and that's typically people do. That's what people do. They just let themselves go. They don't work out. They don't do anything, and then the weight just pile on. Let's continue.
But let me say this though: do you think that you have a one up on us because you're built like a pogo stick with 2 helium balloons behind? It's the that y'all like that get caught with like us, and you're mad. You're mad. So this woman is speaking on the statue, the 12-foot statue of a black woman that was built in New York's Times Square. And she says that why would they put that fat, black, overweight, out of shape, ugly, monstrous black woman that they claim represents black women? That's not the representation of black women. Oh, so you want us all to be shaped like a popsicle stick with chicken legs, okay? And 2 rows of tissues behind our backs.
Well, I think the thing is, okay, if she's shaped that way, she could have looked better. She's not the biggest woman on the statue. She could have had on a nice dress. Her hair could have been styled differently. Hell, every black woman just about wear makeup. Why didn't she have her makeup done? Why didn't she have her face done? Why didn't she look more elegant and sophisticated and feminine? It's not so much about the weight for me. It's more of the representation of how they made her look. Like she looks like a hard-working, masculine black woman. Why are black women deserving of that type of statue? If we're the most educated, like they like to say, even though we know that's not true, it's Asian women, to be clear. But hey, we are the most enrolled, right? And we have these degrees and we're getting to the bag and we're entrepreneurs and business owners and all this. And we're doing the damn thing. Why wouldn't they put a woman up there as an entrepreneur with a nice skirt suit on? You know, with some nice up-to-date shoes, stylish, at least, because we are, as black people, we are stylish. Why wouldn't you put a put-together woman up there to represent the working woman? Hey, I would have accepted that a little bit more. Either the working woman who's an entrepreneur doing well for herself, she looks put together, she's bright, she doesn't look downtrodden and just bare bones. She actually looks good and she looks happy. The statue doesn't even look happy. Or they could have put a representation of a black family. A black man, a black woman, and the kids, because that does exist. But that's not what they want to portray when it comes to the black community. But that is just unacceptable, and there's no real reason why that's up there but other than to make a mockery of what people assume a black woman is all across the world. Let's continue, though.
You want us all to be shaped like that, huh? We can't look like how we naturally look, like how your mama been looking after 6 kids, how your mama look after 2 kids, how your grandmama been looking, how your auntie's been looking.
What I told y'all about learning to recognize backhanded compliments, about learning to recognize when someone is laughing at you instead of laughing with you. Okay? Remember what I told you about recognizing when people are pretending to praise you, but they are actually making a mockery of you.
Exactly.
Never let anyone push something on you that they wouldn't push on their own women. Okay? Start recognizing those backhanded compliments.
Listen, I agree with what she's saying because it's the truth. That was not something to be looked at and be praised for. And they know a lot of times we just react. Oh, they got a picture of a black woman on Times Square. Oh, we need to celebrate. No, that is not, sis. That is not something you should be celebrating, period. We as black women should not be celebrating that. I look at it as a mockery. It's not a representation of all of us. And you know, people take one thing and run with it. Yes, it's a big 12-foot statue of a big black woman, but why would you put that out there? It's almost, you know, you clearly that is not something for us to be happy about. I mean, come on. Open your eyes and really look at what's happening. When you want to create a statue in the image of a person, you try to make the statue grand. You try to make it great. You try to put their best face forward. You want to put the best of them up there because everybody is going to what? See it. You want to get their best angle, their best suit, their best look up there because that is a great representation of something great. You don't put the worst looking downtrodden person up there and say, oh, this is the example of the black women in the black community? Come on now, y'all. Y'all gotta do better. You gotta think a little bit further than just your emotions and your feelings. This was a mockery straight up. And anybody defending that, you gotta go rethink how you think and how you see the world, because this is clearly not something for black women to be proud of. I'm just saying, that's just my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content, y'all. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.